this is still setting this all together. I have to get this view here. Maybe you can see my setting a little bit. I have here a beautiful flower also for every Capricorn who has a birthday. Anyway, let me see if this is visible now. Okay, I think it's enough. We put this Pluto here, and the lamp has to be less heavy. Don't like the lately it's been a little bit too much light. Let me test these cards. Yes, they can be seen well. Okay, yes. Okay, so here are my 3 piles. This is the another already 5th reading of Dante Alighieri. I'm reading the book. The cards are here, 3 cards from different chapters. And you can make your selection of the pile. I don't see anybody live. Anyway, welcome to my new Sunday Divine Comedy Part 5 reading. This is me, Shadow Sister Silva, and Happy New Year. I'm always coming live for every Sunday for this. Now I scheduled this for Saturday because I have something to do tomorrow. But anyway, let's see your piles. So you can choose. This is a 3-pile reading. So this is a timeless tarot reading. And whenever you find it, you should listen your intuition and select a pile based on the crystals and the pictures that are calling for you. If more pictures and crystals call for you, then you're welcome to look all of this reading. But this is timeless, so this works every time you have it. So first pile is this Beatrice of Sacred Rapture and Heart Chakra. Beautifully in the Dante story, Beatrice is also present, so it's interesting it appeared here also. Then pile number 2 is Epsilon Modulation and Crown Chakra Crystal. And you have the piles also based on normally what I have for this crystal. So here I have the finish deck, here I have the crown chakra related as above, and here as a below deck. Anyway, third pile is Yogini of 285 Hertz and root chakra crystal. So these are your choices. There are some extra cards here also for you. Anyway, let's get started. I'm going to use 1 hour to this reading. So we start with pile number 1. And this aside. I'm also excited to see what comes. It's always every week surprise even for me. What kind of energies are here? Why I have this Pluto here is that we are important time before Pluto goes to Aquarius. So this is when Pluto goes to Aquarius, it's kind of said that the age of Aquarius begins. It's such a big change in the astrological world. It's supposed to be a revolutionary change and so on. So Pluto is here already, looking what's going on here. And then this rose is for all Capricorns who have birthday. Anyway, and there is a little colibri bird for you. And so anyway, this is now your pile. Let me see. Here are your cards. Let's put them here. So let's see how long this read is going to be. Anyway, this card we're going to read in the end. And we have still feeling cards of your person. We start with that. So I'm promising to give always this kind of current feelings of your person, because this is supposed to be love reading also. We have the heart chakra. So pile number 1, let's see first feelings of your person, and then we go to the Dante cards. So your person, current feeling about you. And this. witnessing love, outsider, reader, full light, clarity, discovery channel, understanding, see through lies, knowing exactly what is going on, objective, appearing cold but not taking part in, staying in safe distance. Okay, this is how your person see you, that you're keeping in safe distance and not, but they are still witnessing love with you. So it's interesting. Secondly, they see hot and cold, runner and chaser, fear of abandonment, fear of feelings, roller coaster, triggering emotions, polarity, naked and vulnerable, cat and mouse. There is this kind of little chase going on here. Okay. Anyway, there is a big prize, this heart. The next thing we're gonna see is, I think we could see immediately your Dante cards. These are more like advice. And these also. And today I will freely pull tarot cards also from here. So you have Inferno Canto 17. Let me so soon picture also from this book. So Gerian the monster is interesting like this. Randomly I took these cards and here is kind of like a monster. Gerian the monster lands on the brink of the abyss, his tail hanging over the side. Gerian's face is that of an innocent man, but his body is half reptile, half hairy beast, with a scorpion stingus at the end of his tail. Dante is seeing the sinners in round 7 of hell. The Gerion symbolizes fraud. Anyway, Dante approaches a group of sinners whose eyes are full of tears and enormous purses hanging around their necks. This group, usurers, tells Dante to leave them alone. Dante and Virgil mount Gerion and they fly to 8th circle of hell. This is interesting illustrations here. Interesting that there is this balloon with this neck of the... Really randomly I picked this card, so this is very coincidence that there is also kind of flying this reptile here. Here we have the illustration of the Gusto Vedore. Here, let me see this. I think this is the highlight of the whole reading, that we look at these images, because the classic text is quite heavy and I make these shorter cards to understand. But this Gerion is the symbol of deceit. And that uncleanly image of deceit came up and thrust ashore its head and bust. Here. And then the descent on the monster. Onward he goes, swimming slowly, slowly, wheels and descends. So they are riding away with the pack of the Gerion. I think this is one of the most interesting illustrations here, really beautiful. Okay, so what this could mean, so we have that. Let's see now this is the karma card. So for you, some house is coming. It's the 10th house. And it is, I think it's the Capricorn. Where is my notes? 10th house is Saturn, Capricorn, house of enterprise. And the title is I Achieve, outer mind, career status, recognizing vocational purpose, taking powers. And here we have this wisdom for you. So spiritual guidance with this is, what is the best for the nurturing of your soul? Answer is responsibility. And what is the mental best nurturing of your intellectual success? So you're asked to go to do something that you believe you can have success. Then the physical still answer here is in the 10th house. What is the best for nurturing your bodily needs? And answer is become a person of power and status. This is really like a Capricorn reader in the sense that this is a Capricorn house. And yeah, I was talking about this rose for Capricorn and everything already. So we are in the Capricorn season. Yes, I think you should really have this career focus. But as we had this fraud thing in this Canto 17, you should beware of the people who, like the Geryon has an innocent face, but the body of a half reptile and half hairy beast. So beware of this kind of deceit. In the love life too. It's kind of funny. There's the hairy cat and the reptile. Runner or chaser. Then we have here still a purpose card. This is like, what was the name of this deck? It's Life Purpose Oracle decks. I wanted to have this in the beginning of the year. So your advice is to study. Reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Interesting, the career is coming again here. So, of course, life purpose is often connected, but you especially maybe put your heart into some study. That's a message for you. And then now we see your tarot cards. In the end, we see this message of the Beatrice. So let's see, pile number 1, what comes to you? What is there? Just I take freely a spread here. These two, this one. Pile number 1, what you need to know. I'm usually asking kind of love life, but let's see what comes. Ahti. Okay, King of Cups is here, interestingly. Showing that the mature king is here. That's a positive sign for your love life. Ahti is kind of the Neptune. Maailman synty. Wow. I think this is a full card. Looks like a 0. Wow. It's like a creation of the world. Then Koskenhaltia, 9 of Cups. Fish fulfillment. And Kakkiaiset. This is 7 of Swords. So this is usually some distractions. Everything is going well, kind of very watery, flowing heart. But then you have some distractions here. Career study. This is kind of like that, kind of like a fraudulent people. Let's read about them, because I'm always going for the dark. Like, these are actually very positive. There is the King of Cups with the Fool card, like a new chapter in your life. Like an egg is breaking open. Something new can come into life, like a new year. And then you have this full stream of wish fulfillment. Like the stream is really going with a strong purpose. But then you have this distraction here. So let me see. Something in your mind is restless here. Let's find out what is it. Anyway, you have the Fool card is here. The Major Arcana card. So it's really the new chapter in your life. But this one. I'm reading this. I'm translating them live from this Finnish Ukonpakka deck. Made by Susanna Salo. Salakirjat. Kakkiainen. This is the only problem. So let's find out. What is it? Criticizing. Ristiriidat, like a contrast, some kind of issues. Cumulated problems. Avoiding the direct communication. Dramatic attitude to very small problems, creating problems, feeding the negative thoughts, and negative expectations, disturbing, putting less of yourself, and being defending yourself. So you should really be aware of this. The message of this card is that it's time to look how does it feel to live without other people's expectations. You have your own expectations and dreams, but your energy is not focused to make it happen unless you free yourself from the expectations of other people that are not even yours. Even those expectations are in your mind. When these expectations are in your mind, they are taking energy from you away. So make your travel lighter to drop these unnecessarily shitty ideas and the cords that connects you to other people who think negatively. Kind of cord cutting. Most of the people always are judging each other. And they are egoistic people who kind of wanted to just put higher themselves by criticizing others. So don't accept that people are undervaluing you. Pay attention that the mind you have that respect yourself and is proud of yourself, what you do. And your mind can always divide things in middle into good and bad, positive and negative. But no thing is just positive and negative. And it always depends how you look at the things. So don't let other people's opinion put you down. And believe in yourself and don't care what they say. If I don't believe in myself, it makes me weaker. Only I can interpret my own life success or not success. I'm gonna make sure that I will hang out with people that respect and support my spiritual growth. And I will get rid of every kind of energies that are like these kakkiaiset, kind of shitty people. And I can take also the situations lightly, even they would be heavy. So I don't take it too heavy on myself if I get criticism. Okay, so this is a message for you. So practically, you are asked to go on this new journey, and the part of this new journey is to be yourself, like this Matter King of Cup, really leading with your mature emotions, or like be around with people who are like this, leading with love and respect and good stuff. And there is this wish fulfillment really coming from this kind of new life is about to hatch. And you should not keep this kind of bad influences around you to harm you anyway. Okay. So there's also this study. I think you need time alone to study something, to become good in something. Okay, let's pile number 1. We are already busy long. Let's read now. Advice this. Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. What is that for you? 29. So, pile number 1, this is your advice. Let your true self to be seen. Search for the deeper spiritual purpose and opportunity for healing beneath conflict and suffering. If you have been in pain, this oracle brings a message of a joyful breakthrough. Your soul is growing stronger, more able to have faith in wisdom than in judgment or doubt. Commit to your spiritual path and know you are making progress even if things seem more difficult for a time. Know that any such difficulty is part of your healing and that you will successfully move through it. Trust yourself. Beautiful. I'm still gonna read a little bit more. To feel that you are fully seen, loved, and recognized for who you are honors your true self. To be witnessed in such a state, truly beheld in all of your uniqueness, quirkiness, vulnerability, and strength, is deeply empowering. This is how Spirit sees you, so when you connect with Spirit, you learn to love yourself and others unconditionally and become more generous with your forgiveness. You are also less likely to be hoodwinked by ego. You start to see yourself and others at the soul level. When we are beheld, the need to behold arises. We need to bear witness to the sacred, to acknowledge what is true, which means cutting through the fog of illusion, deception, and confusion with the clarifying knife of higher perception. Interesting, this knife is mentioned here, and here was like cutting people out and cutting the cords. So knife is a beautiful, like a symbolic object to kind of like a make this kind of sacred circle around you of your boundaries. Seeing from a position of inner spiritual truth, we look below the surface, which has alchemical potency to set healing in motion. What vision of yourself or others do you either cling to or free yourself from? How might your choice either encourage or impede soul awakening? When life is tough, you can admire the courage it takes to grow. There is compliment inherent in being allotted life challenges. If something big has shown up on someone's path, then the universe is basically saying that they are enough of a spiritual badass to deal with it. Yes, you are. Yes. Enough of a spiritual badass to deal whatever you have. Believe in yourself. Pile number 1. Yes, this is a message for you. Possibly it's a good thing to study. And that would be leading you to a success. Yes, remember this karma card. I think I'm not verifying anything here. I think it's interesting. Maybe, yes, okay. I do verify. I want to see who is this King of Cups. What that means to you. What could be with the classic tarot? What is this? Ahti. Who is this person for you? And how you as a fool show up. What is this? 3 cards. Okay. Okay, so this is also wish fulfillment. So someone you care about, you see them already. They are your wish fulfillment. This King of Cups. So you know the person because they are your wish fulfillment. So you should communicate to them what they mean to you, possibly. They are there. And then, I mean, here was also the same card. Then we're asking who is the Fool here. Okay, new beginning, kind of new energy. The Lovers. Ace of Pentacle. Wow, what a cards. So Lover is a little bit Fool, yes. It's kind of true. Wow. You need to be a little, I try to hide this nakedness, but there's powerful new beginning for you, clearly. There's a divine timing and momentum appearing now. There's really good things happening for you. Just you have to believe in yourself and be spiritual badass. This is in cards for you. Being a fool, going to a new chapter, new journey in your life, completely new, gonna bring you abundance of love and everything, passion you want. They're coming from the universe, like flying to your lap. Practically beautiful. This is very good. Let's put this. Where is a little naked here? Okay, so don't hang with this kind of people. That's it, pile number 1. Let's go next. I'm very happy for you, pile number 1. This was very beautiful. Got immediately the Gemini card there even. And this was the heart chakra crystal. So the lovers show up to you. So beautiful. Okay, so then where is this deck here? Now pile number 2. Are you ready? This will take life. Okay. Oops. Pile number 2 is crown chakra. So welcome to your reading, pile number 2. I don't see anybody online now, but here we go. This is your advice card. We're gonna read it in the end. Then we have some astrological karma card, a house, this kind of Dante card. Okay, crown chakra, be a good guru is highlighted here. Don't be an egotist. Let's see immediately the purpose card. So creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. Beautiful message. Pile number 2. Then we have the feeling cards of your person. So pile number 2. You need to know this. Oh, divine sacred union, twin flames, soulmate, true love, anima animus, yin and yang, marriage, the lovers, oneness and commitment is coming for you. Wow. But codependency also, some devilish attraction, a little bit immature, can't let go, sex and rock and roll, fear of losing, burning heart, attached to outcome, needing you, devil loves you, wanting to be together right away, big desire. So there is this swans on fire, kind of like a swimming on the fire lake. But there's a lot of creative expression. That's kind of chakra energy also here. Like you are asked to express yourself beautifully and be magnetic, showing yourself, showing your wings. Okay, let's see this astrological house now. I think actually I looked the Dante card in the other reading first. So this is Inferno 15. Dante meets Ser Brunetto, Dante's mentor and a source of encouragement. Dante was influenced by Ser Brunetto's works. That's called The Treasure. It's like a real book called The Treasure. The symbolism of the rain, of the fire and scorching sand is that of, what is it? Sterility and unproductiveness. The rain should be life-giving, the soil fertile. Instead, symbolically, the sex practitioners of the sodomite are not life-giving. So here we are having wings also It's a little bit like flying behind this dog. I don't know, but sodomite was this scene here. So you should use your creativity well, not be kind of blinded by this kind of codependency and this kind of sex things, but focus on your energies well. Okay, astral house is the second house. Which one was that? The second house is Taurus. The sentence would be, I have resources. And it's, of course, Venus is ruling over house number 2. But it's about money, possessiveness, values, and skills. But yeah, you should recognize that you have everything to offer. And like, don't think that you lack something. This Taurus energy, like you're abundant. Trust yourself that you're abundant, that when you're abundant, you can give to others. Artists, how can you give from the empty cup? You have to give from the full cup. Indeed, I'm gonna drink from my Fanta, from my unicorn cup. Yes. Fill your cup first. Anyway, the message here is spiritual. What is best for the nurturing of your soul? And answer is patiently. So be patient with yourself and others. What is the best of nurturing one's intellect? Answer mental, what you want. Yes, kind of like what you have, but then also what you want, like really sterny, what you want. And physical, what is the best for nurturing your bodily needs? And answer is get what you need. Really like a go-getter energy. And then get the painting equipments and start doing. Action, action is the message here. Okay, and here is some epsilon modulation, but let's see in the end. Now we see your cards, your tarot cards. Pile number 2. Here's a little. Pile number 2. What is it? Your love life? What you need to know? Ui! It's dropped this crystal here. Interesting. Interesting. It was top of this deck. Looks like we will verify your cards with this deck because this was just dropping from here. Anyway, let's wait. These 3 cards. 8 of Earth, so it's a lot of work. That's also the same message, kind of like a Taurus. Work on your things, creative expression is needed. So the love here, sacred, divine, sacred union is also with your commitments. This is like commitment of the things you create, the things you do with yourself too and with others. Then this is the pendulum. It's upside down. And then we have, I think this is a Saturn here. Interesting. The Saturn is Capricorn energy. Maybe you're a little bit not able to make a choice. This is 2 of Swords. This pendulum. Let's keep it like this. Saturn is here. Let's read about what's the message of the Saturn, because it's really actual energies. That's like kind of Grandpa Capricorn wanna say something here. I think it's really that, if I remember correctly. Okay, the pendulum came first, but this was upside down, so pile number 2, interestingly pile number 2, and then we have this. Pendulum. Life is complicated. Many times answers are not simple and situations are not black and white. In order to find the truth of the matter, we blump the layers and convolutions, looking for patterns, trying to find the path in the woods. However, there are times when things are not complicated. Sometimes the answer is simply yes or no. And pendulum is a very simple device and can easily be made. So that was telling about how to use the pendulum. Let's see the message of this card. The shadow side of this card indicates that while the truth is indeed knowable, we are not ready or able to accept or deal with it at this time. You have something, maybe this codependence is something you don't want to admit. What you're codependent about. You are not wanting to admit this. Some Taurus energy here, you're not wanting to admit that what is stopping you to do this work. Look clearly at this picture. This is a working card. Let's read this next. This is really like doing the work. I think you should really commit to this creative thing. And okay, soon we need to read the Saturn too, but let's read that. Working energy now for you. Because Taurus people, they are really focused on working things. So that's advice to you too. Commit to your goals. You do them. It's beginning of the year, but you can start already putting one feet after another to get to your goals. Okay, looks like I have to look this way. Where is it? It's earth energy. Here, I think is it. Here. This is important for you to know. What is this? This was also coming in some other readings I made lately, so it's nice you look this carefully. There is this interesting basic gnomes. Air creatures. Like trees, we imbue creatures of the air with so many symbolic meanings, both specifically and generally. As a group, they are associated with the element of air, of course, and therefore with thoughts and communications. Particularly, we think of them as messengers from the god and goddess. With the ability to fly, we cannot help but think of freedom. Specifically, crows and ravens are associated with the goddess. Butterflies bring to mind transformation. Bees represent love, productivity, and the possibility of the impossible. With our sea creature brethren, we sent to think of where we came from. The creatures fitting through the air make our souls and minds sing with ideas of what we might become. Interesting earth energy that is connected to this kind of animals that can fly and how they can like be messengers. The Eight of Earth asks you to reach higher, stretch further, and dream bigger. Whatever it is you are attempting, it is not even close to what is potentially possible. Slow off whatever baggage is holding you earthbound. Make yourself as light as possible by letting go of doubts and focusing on what you know is possible. Beautiful. This is a message that you can be bigger than you even think. So, and these spirit animals could guide you. There's a crow and a butterfly and yes. Okay, so this is maybe some doubts about your abilities, this pendulum. But yes, hell yes. And Saturn, that's also kind of very work related because it's Capricorn energy. Yeah, you should take your work seriously. Yes, your soul longs to express itself creatively. No, it's not Saturn. I was wrong. What was the Saturn Krampar? Where's it's 6 of fire. This is a Saturn, but no, we have a 7. We have a Uranus. That's even better. That's the ruling planet of Aquarius, I believe. So this is actually gonna show you to dream bigger. 7 of fire, 7 of wands. That's actually outpouring. No, 7 of wands. What is it? Standing your ground usually. Okay, anyway, let's see. Uranus. Uranus is the crazy genius of the skies. While he brings shocks and surprises, they are usually in the long run exciting and beneficial. When Uranus decides to make its presence known, it is usually by way of sudden big changes, sometimes brought on by radical, impulsive behavior, or just as likely brought on by no apparent cause. The events heralded by Uranus serve to break us out of roots and inspire our inner genius. Rules are broken willy-nilly, and originality and insight ensue, freed from bonds of stagnation, boundaries, and ennui. Independence, innovation, and idealism are the new normal. The Seven of Fire promises exciting times. We should be ready to expect the unexpected from life and from ourselves. And in this case, do not expect the surrounding cards to provide much detail about the particulars. That's the point of this experience, not knowing what is coming. Pile number 2, wow. So you say hell yes and go on it. What you want, get what you need. Okay, so we got this dropping here and kind of pointed to this deck, and we verify with this deck now. What is this cards? Okay, let me show a little bit this codependency thing, because this is here and this dropped here. Okay, this come here. This here. Okay, this here. Okay, let's see what is coming here. Page of Swords and Queen of Cups. So there is some female energy here. Very mature queen, giving queen. At least you are showing up really like innovative and giving. So codependency, I don't know, somebody really wanna be attached to you and your energies. You have very good things going on, so no wonder. This is, maybe we see the masculine, divine masculine. This is the feminine. Show me the divine masculine here. The world. Okay, your person can give you the world. Positive. Yeah, this is very good pairing. Innovating, like a Page of Swords, like an innovative thinking, caring queen, and then the person is like a world. Very much giving you like a world, like there is like a world on your feet when you're together. Wow, powerful. That's a sacred union. A little bit Taurus energy here because the horns. I think he's a bit like some hornet person. What are hornet? Is it like Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries? Be here. And okay, let me see then. This was here. 9 of Wands. Okay, this is 8 of Wands. So you might have this thing that you already look forward, like, oh, it's gonna be heavy. Like, just start. Don't think about how much there is more ones to come. Just start. And actually, this is not 8 of Pentacles. This is the 9 of Wands. This is the person who take a break. It's almost like you are already thinking how long it's gonna take. No, focus on just starting. Don't think how long it's gonna take. It's almost like a bit like an anxiety, stress already. Like you're gonna burn all your lamps. Here, this is the dreams. So it's almost like you are afraid of your dreams to say yes to them. 7 of Cups is coming here, so you should just understand that this is like a possible for you. Okay. Then what is this Uranus? 3 of Wands, Foresight, and Knight of Swords. Okay, again, very innovative communication. It's just foresight about like you can have some genius things going on. Trust yourself. Okay, I think really this creativity is that. Okay, we are going long with this reading. This is your advice card still. Epsilon modulation. So 20, is it 8? Yes. Advice card for pile number 2. Gather your energies and go within to regenerate. Let your actions match your inner rhythms rather than trying to force yourself to keep pace with external cues. Commit to your own natural timing and pace. As you ground and connect to your center, you will realize your spiritual power to be at the cause in any situation of concern. You have such goodness and light within you. Let go of shaming or blaming. Embrace the spiritual beauty within. Reaching inspired spiritual heights requires commitment to developing powerful, deep roots. A mature creative offering takes no longer to produce than that which is ephemeral and swiftly supplanted by whatever is next. To embrace the patience required for such building, surrender, there was patience even mentioned here, patiently. To embrace the patience required for such building, surrender the need of immediate gratification. We must become so confident in the authenticity and value of our process that we are not in need of external evidence to bolster our courage. We can enjoy validation along the way, but must not turn away if it's absent for a time, especially if those around us appear to be moving faster. With such confidence and courage, we will be able to deepen and slow our breath and our restless nature and allow for the inner workings of our souls to manifest beautiful healing magic. This oracle asks you to ground yourself, believe in your potential, commit to your path, and be patient so great things can happen for you. Beautiful. Very much great things are happening possibly in your dreams already. Make them come true. And this Uranus is talking about the genius level of mastery connected to this creative expression. So trust yourself, make a commitment now. Interesting, like this was a reading of creativity, more than your own commitments than the couple, but still this possibility of the very world related. Able to see the world together, maybe. Where is this deck? Here. Okay. So here we are, and the third pile starts all now. So pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's open this already. And here is your Dante card. Okay, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. This is a root chakra, mother and victim, so don't become a victim. You have to be parent to yourself sometimes. You have to kind of make your own safety. Don't ask, like, search for the mom and dad outside of yourself. You can be that for yourself. And put these healthy boundaries. Interestingly, there is this spider after somebody, so it's kind of a little dangerous here. Let me see. First, the feeling card of your person. And we have here also showing our body work is coming. Okay, pile number 3. What is your person feeling about you? Feeling about you. Uy, at the throat. Okay. So stop holding back. Afraid of intimacy, afraid hiding in the shell, frozen heart, nervous, hard boundaries to protect oneself, heart locked, wall up. Okay, they are seeing you a bit like this, that you are putting kind of like these boundaries, like a little bit, a lot boundaries even. Then hiding behind mask, self-protection, manipulation, insincere shadow, trying to impress. putting a front. Again, a little bit like putting the division between you two. Respect. Good words and deeds, respecting other people's feelings, respect for commitment, honor, truth, values, people pleaser, earning one's respect with a good behavior. Anyway, they see that you keeping the distance, you're in any way respectful, even it's so a little bit that you are not coming too close. They would like to see you more close, but it's not kind of possible for some reason. Okay, let me see. This is then the purpose card. Life purpose for year 2024. Pile number 3. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Wow, cool. Almost like this kind of embodying the angelic healing energies, healing hands. Wow. I was just lately looking some YouTube video where I don't remember which one. I should link that person here, or the video if I find after. But she was talking about like channeling, about abilities of a people who have different eye color. And I have an eye color green. I mean, here is the green. And this was saying like a green colored eyes people, they are like witches and healers, and their hands are also healing. And somehow I have come to notice this, that indeed my hands are very powerful. And this realization has not been so long. Like maybe how many years I know this now? So a couple of years maybe. But it's interesting how our hands can be totally connected to the heart and the healing power. So don't underestimate your body work, but how you can heal even with your hands. And if you have green eyes, maybe you are a healer. Then what is this? Is a sign, Pisces. And the message here is spiritual. What is the best for nurturing your soul? And that's your dreams. Mental. What is the best to nurturing your intellect? Your idealization of something. And then physical. What is the best for nurturing your bodily needs? And answer is be a part of something overwhelming. And so even this fact I was just talking about, kind of doing a bit of witchcraft with our body can be overwhelming, but maybe some of us are meant for that kind of healing work. Like I'm taking the cards with my hands and I feel very connected to the source. So it's a nice ability. It's a nice gift. I see it really as a gift and I want to honor it. Somebody is there, say hello if you want. I'm still live. This is the pile number 3, and now we see your Dante card. So this is Inferno Canto 14. Dante gathers the leaves, returning them to the bush. It was the previous hell where there were these trees we're talking. And poets pass to the other edge of the wood. They come to a desolate plain where many souls wander restlessly. Flakes of fire fall on this desert, punishing spirits for their violence against God. They meet Capaneus, killed by Zeus' thunderbolt. Capaneus scorned God when living and scorn him still. Poets come to a stream, and Virgil tells Dante that it starts and begins in Creta with the tears of an ancient giant that flow down into the hollow of mountain pit where he lives. The tears from the tears are the source for the rivers in hell. The Acheron are these rivers, the Plekiton and Styx. They gonna see still Lethe river on another circle of hell, and that river is the river of forgetfulness. Okay. I'm gonna show now. I think I didn't remember to show in the other reading these pictures from the Gustave Doré. These are the best things. See beautiful images. connect to this. This was the previous forest of the harpies. Wood. Now we are, was it at 14? So we are like here. The plasmers, Capaneus, o'er all the sand waves with gradual fall, were raining down dilated flakes of fire. Yeah, this is the next. And did we already read that? I think we had that in the previous. This brunetto we had in the previous. Anyway, that's here. So body work, then we have here Yogini, we'll read this in the end. Now I take your tarot cards. This is a love reading eventually, so let me see what is coming. Light could be a little bit less. Again, this is a bit. Okay, let's see. Four of Pentacles is a Capricorn card. Okay, it's kind of like looking at the jars from the summer, what you have in the storage. Then Seven of Cups, this is about dreams. Interestingly connecting to this Pisces, dreaming energy. So remember your dreams, pile number 3. Then we have Chariot. This is also forward moving energy, marathon mentality. That was the last year actually. And now we are in the number 8 year, but this is really like driving forward, going, having a huge willpower that comes after your dreams. So let me see what is the 4th. And that is 3 of Wands. It's almost like waiting some letter and news. Usually a foresight this is, but it's really like some, the person, maybe there's this really respectful thing. Like you are just waiting them to connect you. You're waiting to get a letter from them, or notice from them, a message from them. There is this Chariot is the only major arcana card, so really you have the willpower about dreams here. Let's verify. And I'm going to use this Halloween deck. I really love this. So what is this? Holding back here. Anyway, you have a lot of resources and you feel like you're very abundant also. Like you have like something to give. What is this? What you want to do with this person? And actually, what is this message about? What you're dreaming about? Ah, there was one thing. Like these cards are coming like that, and they were like turned. So these are your cards. Like they were just here, like that. 3 of Coast and the 10 of Pumpkins. Really your abundance is what you're dreaming of. And like friendships and meetings and gatherings. Wow. Do we take one more? Okay, maybe who is that person you are dreaming about? Oh, the moon, like a werewolf. Yeah, you keep it hidden and secret. It's like this card show like there is really this like a werewolf. Like you have a secret love. And once in a full moon you can kind of like admit it. But that's like almost like, yeah, you want to keep it secret. Moon card. Interesting. Yes, that's why you're not saying anything. You're kind of like a shy about it, possibly. The body work. Somebody is kind of very like a muscular, like changing to be a werewolf. Maybe it's like, this is also kind of not totally human, like angel. Maybe we verify with the classic tarot still this person. Wait. Who is this person you are like looking into? Like what you dream about? Who is this person? Show me. Who is this person? Is this okay? It's bigger stuff. Pile number 3's person. Show that person. Ace of Swords. Somebody who communicates very well. This is usually the big information coming, like somebody very good at communicating is like giving you a powerful new beginning. So you really like the energy. Ace energy. Angel with a kind of like, if you look, this is like a energy. Let me show this. What is this body work again? Let's read here. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. That could be a person. They are very into body work. But actually, reminding of this body work, it's like vessel. Our body is a vessel, and any healing work needs a strong vessel. So practically the person sees that a strong vessel, it's what needs to be. Here we have these cups. You see them as a very good healer or something. Anyway, you like this. Okay, let me see. What is this willpower, what you want to do? Okay, it's hermit upside down. So you like stop being hermit, I would say. It's all this kind of experimenting and stuff. Like creating kind of like a magic. But this is upside down. And the message you're waiting is, oh, love message. You are having a waiting. There is also the messages here. How interesting that this is verifying that. The mailman is actually a vampire. There is a lover's card in this deck. Wow, there's even a dog here. Oh, you're waiting the vampire to show up or come to give you a message. Interesting. Wow. Ooh, so interesting to verify these cards. Really interesting. But let's now read this Yogini 285 Hertz. What is this? Advice. 14. It was in the same number here. Yes. Again. 14, can you see? And 14. Wow, number 14 is meaningful here. Yes, something is about that. In tarot it would be temperance. You need some balance in your love life. Heart alchemy. But the safe, you feel maybe unsafe. And that's why like things take a bit long. Here. So advice for pile number 3. Yogini of 285 Hertz. Changes in your life, including closing doors or missed opportunities, are not going to derail your fulfillment. Realignments are happening based on divine wisdom and timing. You are being diverted from unnecessary obstacles and suffering. Trust in how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey. Healing was mentioned even with this guy or person. Trust is how your life path is unfolding. Stay true to your authentic healing journey because it is working, whether you realize it or not. Significant inner healing is taking place. Okay, let's read this through. In numerous spiritual traditions of the East, such as those from Nepal, Tibet, and India, the yogini is a female spiritual adept. A practitioner of deep yoga that awakens a powerful connection with one's real inner being. The yogini holds space for healing and enlightenment, moving through obstacles and challenges with wisdom, patience, commitment, and often great joy. She is our spiritual sister, our sacred friend, and our guide away from the bleak, erroneous thinking of ego into the softened, awakened, relaxed, gracious way of spirit. Oh my god, my English. Anyway, when the yogini of 285 Hz makes her presence felt in reading, it is a sign that we are on a powerful healing journey to connect body, mind, and soul with the truth of our spiritual nature. We are working at an inner level to let go of past pains and open up to our empowerment and grace, dignity, and legitimacy in the present moment. This oracle indicates there is a spiritual approach to heal any and all struggles in our lives, which is beautifully, because there is struggles when you have a root chakra on the table. The tone of 285 Hz supports the treatment of wounds, cuts, burns, and any other damaged tissue. It is the tone of optimal health, just like the yogini, who has access to the original vitality of our spirit and seeks to infuse that well-being into the body, mind, and soul. This tone is healing, correcting that which has fallen out of alignment, bringing it back to center. As the frequency 285 Hz of the cosmic blueprint, it helps heal our physical body and align us on our soul's journey, synchronizing our inner and outer lives. If you have felt conflict between your inner aspirations and your outer reality, the oracle indicates the time for healing change has come. And the soul blueprint is the original spiritual plan for our development. Yes, very much healing here. This is very positive message. I could read this forever. I give you one affirmation of this. This is like a prayer you can say aloud. I allow for the spiritual intervention of divine grace to recalibrate, realign, and heal and renew me so I am empowered, radiant, and have fully embodied my original spiritual potential and true frequency. So be it. I embrace the healing empowerment of my own authenticity. I am. That's beautiful. Okay, so you are what you are. You could be having a very loving relationship, just maybe indeed your person will contact you. You just have to wait the letter and the message. And let's see what kind of message it is. You can put in the comment if you get some nice vampire message soon. Anyway, this was the reading of Divine Comedy Part 5, and I come always every week to do this, usually Sunday at 3 o'clock. Now I did especially this time of the Saturday, but this will be always YouTube live, so I'm always welcoming people to comment. And yeah, thank you, and have a nice evening. Oi. Piccolo and closing.